Hello everybody, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to my in-scale Willow Creek subdivision layout here, and thank you for joining me. We are going to do a layout update, a layout overview. I'm not too sure if you've seen any of my other videos. It's actually been a while since, when was it? It was not a long time ago, but it was a while since I've done a layout update. And I've done a few bits and pieces since then, so before I continue onwards, I just want to sort of keep you in the loop of what's happening on the layout and where we're going to and sort of the progress that we're making. I am a bit rugged up today. It is quite cold here in Perth, West Australia. I've just knocked that over. I don't know what that is. That's alright. Yeah, as I was saying, it is quite cold, and it's good modelling weather here. I'm actually on holidays at the moment because my brother is coming over from New Zealand. He's coming over to Australia here to see me, and it's actually been just over 10 years since he's been here, and so it'd be good to get him over here. And he's actually a model railroader himself. He models American HO, and me, I'm the younger brother. He's my older brother. I'm the younger one, and yeah, I do American N scale. So it'll be good to have him over, and we'll get into some operations, and I can finally operate my layout with more than one person, and really put the layout through its paces and see if I've designed it properly for operations. But so the layout overview is going to be, I'm going to take you, where am I? I'll take you on a layout tour, and I'll take you all the way around. I'll start at Mojave, I'll work my way around. We'll go through Willow Creek here. We'll go all the way around over to Oakhurst, and then Oakhurst all the way through to Caliente, and then Caliente will take you down to Powder River. But I haven't really done anything in Powder River. I've basically spent most of my time, 90% of my time, working in Caliente, and haven't really done anything in Powder River. But I'll take you down there anyway to show you where the what's happening down there. I mean, the only thing down there is the gravel loader. You would have seen I've got a couple of videos out about my rotary dumper operations there. I think that was the last video I ever shot in Powder River, but yeah, nothing's changed. But I'll take you down there anyway, just to make it a complete layout update. But yeah, please stay tuned, and we'll get on with the layout tour there. You got any comments, or you want to know anything about the layout, or how I do anything, or even if you want to let me know how I could do things better, throw them in the comments section there, and I'll definitely endeavour to reply to your comments, definitely. And yeah, we'll go from there. We'll start the tour. Cheers. Alright, here we are. This is Mojave. This is the very end of the layout. The whole layout being a point-to-point layout. This is as far west as you can go on the layout. A bit of an overshot of the yard there coming into view right now. You can see in the foreground there, that's the yard office that I did a video on renovating, and I'm quite pleased how that came up. That actually come out really well. I've still got a few other little details to go on that, but it's a work in progress. Bit of a shot coming over towards the locomotive depot there. This is the only depot on the layout that has an engine shed. And over the back there, interstate fuels and advanced metal products. Over the back there with a bit of a scrap yard there where you can see the lattice type jib crane. Still doing a fair bit of work on this, doing details here and there. We sort of pan around, and we're coming in towards the Mojave River Bridge. Now, I've not long just planted these trees. They sort of act a bit of a block from, you can see Advanced Metalworks when you're looking to the left of this shot when you're taking photos, so some of those trees sort of mask that. But yeah, this is the Mojave River Bridge. I'm very happy how that turned out very well, and when it comes off the bridge there, it goes straight into what I call tunnel number 9, and from there on it leaves the scene, or this side of the room anyway, and it will go into the next side of the layout, which we'll see very soon. This is the opposite side. I still haven't done the concrete abutments for that bridge yet, but this is where the line comes out of tunnel 9 straight onto Willow Creek Viaduct. This is where the layout gets its name, after Willow Creek here. And after coming off the viaduct there, we sort of go past, you'll see a little silver cabinet down there. Now those silver cabinets aren't sort of discernible, they actually tell you where the different areas, the power districts for the layout go. So when you come up to a cabinet like that, the power districts change. A little bit more scenic break there, and we're coming into Willow Creek here. The whole layout's a switching layout, but I wanted to break it up with scenic breaks in it. So the track where it goes in through the wall there, that's the track that actually is masked, and it goes through to the rotary dumper over in Caliente. That sort of keeps sort of a hidden secret, sort of keep people wondering. That building on the far right there, that's not going there. I've just set that there in the meantime. But we got the Federal Cold Store, the Sunrise Feed Mills there. We got the Loco Depot there. We got maintenance way equipment over the back there, and the actual Willow Creek Subdivision depot as it is now. It's looking quite empty at the moment, but usually that place is quite full. We'll sort of pan back across. That's the ladder of the Willow Creek yard there, and that's sort of like a back shunt or onto Sunrise Feeds. Building in the foreground is the gas company. That's actually one of the industries that's actually not rail served. Panning around here, substation in the back I scratch built. UPS building, or FedEx building in the front there, with Red Wing Milling Co. and 5-Star Manufacturing building there. Fair bit of switching opportunities just in these areas here, and as we sort of leave Willow Creek there, we'll come around and we go through a bit of a deep cut, and this is where I-5 sort of follows the line for a little bit before it crosses over. There's a very busy section of rail track through here as it links up all the main sort of areas. That's I-5 goes across the road there. And it sort of comes around, it loops, this is where it comes into Oakhurst. Oakhurst is probably, I think, one of the bigger yards on the layout there. We got West Coast Beverages just there, and right in the bottom of the screen there, that's Oakhurst Lumber. We got a cement factory over the back. UPS building there, sort of that blue building. We got ConAgra. Obviously the silos there. Paragon Heating. A few building flats along the back there with various industries. We have industry in the front there. That's the State Line Farm Supply. It's served by the Team Track there, and Interstate Oils just to the left of that. That's where the tank cars from Mojave come all the way through here to Oakhurst. That's where they originate from and terminate from. Over the back there we see the two locos. That's the the Oakhurst Loco Depot. It's only a 2-track loco depot with a sand tower, a couple of fueling rigs. Continental Polymers over the far back there, right, that's where the line will punch through the back scene again, and this is the last we'll see of the line until it goes in through to the next scene. This is where it comes out. This is Caliente, and the line sort of, that's the caboose for the rotary dumper sitting on the track up there. This is the line that comes into Caliente there. bit of a yard there, and yes, that is a Pico banana van, English banana van. I'm using that because it's got the cookie cutter wheels, or the pizza cutter wheels, to help me sort of pick out where I need to pick ballast out. Obviously my rotary dumper, of course, and comes right across to the steel mill. This is the US Steel mill. This is the yard that sort of serves that area. Just to the right of the screen, you can see where the line pokes down. That's where it goes down to my elongated helix to go to the bottom layer. And that line's on a 2% grade on the front of the screen there, and it comes up and joins up there before it goes under the bridge and down to Powder River. This is where we come off the helix. This is down on the second level here. This is in Powder River. As I was saying, I haven't really done anything here in Powder River. It's sort of a dumping ground for tools and equipment and stuff. I have got a couple of locomotives here. That locomotive, the Union Pacific locomotive, the rounded sort of nose, it's not even on the roster. I'm just sort of using that as a test loco. But yeah, that's Powder River. That's where my gravel trains get loaded, my live gravel trains. If you haven't seen that, check out my video. I did a video on, I did a rotary dumper series video. But yeah, that's basically the layout that's as it is now. That is where I am with the layout. That's basically, you've seen everything all the way from Mojave, all the way down through Willow Creek, through Oakhurst, all the way back around, through Caliente, and as I said, Powder River. I did warn you, nothing's happened in Powder River. Simple reason is Powder River is on the lower level, and I had a lot of scenery to do on Caliente, which is directly above it. I didn't want to do scenery on Powder River and have all anything leak down or anything fall down on top of the scenery I already did. So Powder River's coming up. It's going to be scenic within the next couple of weeks or so. And I have got planned down on Powder River. I have just to the right of where the gravel trains get loaded, I'm looking at putting in a hillside that's sort of been scalloped out, where you can see where the excavators and the drills have been eating away at the hill to get the gravel to load these gravel trains. It's going to be a mine site sort of destination, but that's maybe another upcoming video for that, on how I build the quarry scene and stuff. So once again, thank you very much for watching and clicking on this video, and throw anything you want in the comments. If there's anything you want to know, if there's anything you tell me I could do better. I'm by no means a professional modder or anything. My channel is relatively new, so I'm sort of new to this whole YouTube videoing, editing sort of thing. I'm not exactly Steven Spielberg when it comes to filming stuff, but basically as long as the viewer gets to know what's happening, and if you're interested, you get to know what's going on and stuff like that. As long as I sort of get my point across, I'm happy. But yeah, throw anything you want in the comments there. Don't forget, if you do like what you see and you want to see upcoming videos, which there will be plenty more of them coming along, definitely like the video and subscribe to the video. As soon as you subscribe, you obviously know you'll get notifications as soon as I post the new videos up. And you'll get to follow me along on the journey and get this layout completed. But we all know a railway is never completed, the layout is never completed. There's always stuff to do and stuff to rip out and redo, but at least you'll be with me on the journey. And definitely thank you very much for taking your time and actually sitting down and watching this and listening to me waffle on. I know I've got probably one of the worst droning voices around there, but definitely a thumbs up for everyone that stayed around. But until then, yeah, keep your eyes peeled for the next video coming out. Hope you enjoyed the layout overview. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. Hope you actually got an idea of how my layout works. Well, not how my layout works, but how my layout looks. And yeah, definitely. I look forward to seeing you in the next few videos. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Cheers.